it actually is ultimately the spiritual impulse within every single human being, which is another impulse which is for existence to be completely conscious of itself. Your spiritual yearning belongs to the deepest nature of reality, its desire to become fully conscious of itself. That's the spiritual impulse. That impulse transcends the impulse to be or to exist. It's deeper than that. And although for all of us, certainly initially and for quite some time usually, we all have our own personal, or what we think of as personal desires, that personal reasons to be involved in our spiritual search. Ultimately, that spiritual search does not belong to our personal agenda. It belongs to life. Life's desire to become fully conscious of itself. And it will do whatever it takes in order to accomplish that. Have you noticed? That's why that impulse or that desire sometimes will lead you in places that you really like, and sometimes it will lead you through things you really don't like. Really nice graces and really fierce graces. Because it will do whatever it has to do to become conscious of itself. Enlightenment is when the absolute nature of reality is conscious of itself. That's what it is. All the almost infinite variety of spiritual experiences notwithstanding, because our consciousness can produce an almost infinite variety of inner experiences. In fact, your consciousness is producing this experience right here. This experience right here is being produced by your consciousness. Your consciousness is manufacturing, in a certain sense, this experience. But beyond its capacity, this infinite capacity to have infinite variety of states of being, states of experiences. The ultimate aim of the spiritual impulse is not to have any particular experience. It is for existence to become fully conscious of itself. If you have a couple of mind-bending experiences along the way, well and good, okay. If you don't, it doesn't really matter. Existence simply wants to be conscious of itself. And that's what everybody experiences. By the way, it's doing that in everybody. It's not doing that in just like spiritual people on a spiritual path. It's doing it in everybody. Every single one of us. And there's only temporary rests. You know, like those rest stops on the highway? There are temporary rests only until existence is conscious of itself. Then it rests. Then it's not. Then you don't feel the push and the drive anymore. Because it's accomplished what it set out to accomplish. It doesn't mean, therefore, you sit back on your chair and don't have anything else to do in life, or that there's no more understandings to come in life or anything like that, or you've sort of attained some heavenly state. It simply means that life, or the absolute nature of reality, has become conscious of itself. Therefore, the drive to do so is no longer necessary, and it drops away. And what drops away with it, of course, is the desire also to exist, to be. And so in a way, life uses all of these things, the desire to be, the desire to exist, and the deeper desire to be life to be fully conscious of itself. It uses all of this to accomplish its primary function to become fully conscious.